Oh man, before we lose all of our faculties completely, it's time to cook and get a little bit creative with a kids' meal. Come on, let's get real here. All moms, all home cooks deserve a relaxing Friday night after a hectic week of juggling work, of errands, of school runs, homework, and of course, chef duties. And our very own chef, Tumi, is here to show us how to make it happen, girl.
Yeah. I might not be a magician,
you got it, eh?
but a whole lot of juggling happens every week. Every day of my life is a whole lot of juggling.
And I don't know if it's just this time of the year, if we're not quite ready for it. It's a little bit crazy. But what does a Friday night look like in your hood? What is your household looking like tonight?
Friday is that time when we just let go. We just relax. The week has been hectic. We just want to relax and do nothing most of the time.
Exactly, because we've earned the right.
We have. And this is why this recipe works perfectly.
It's so easy, it's so tasty, and who doesn't love a little alphabet pasta? My boy absolutely loves it. Dinosaurs or alphabets,
yeah.
That's the way to go.
C-D-E.
Why do we like pasta? Because we can sneak veggies into pasta.
Elemento pasta, yes, that's what we're going to be making right now. So I'm going to get started with that, but before we do, we need some type of, meaty flavor.
We need a nice
protein.
So
that's where we're going to add our Simply Chicken cheese grillers into that, but I need to fry them up.
Okay.
So can I ask you just to open the
With absolute pleasure. How many do you need? How many?
Let's say 3 is fine, and then we're going to cut them into little pieces there. So I'm going to get the oil hot and ready for those because we want to fry them up nicely, just we get that beautiful char on them. And then I'm going to get started with the rest of the pasta, and we're keeping it very simple. I have less than 10 ingredients here. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making the pasta in a tomato soup, but it starts off with a little bit of water that I've got in here, and then I'm adding into that my tomato soup. So in essence, all we're saying now is that the ingredients are so simple that when the pasta cooks, it's going to absorb all of that tomato flavor.
Beautiful flavor.
And as the cheese grillers go in there as well and they release their smokiness, all of that flavor also gets in.
Oh, and the cheese and the corn in the veggies is going to be beautiful. I love that. I love cooking the pasta in the sauce.
Yeah.
And I'll often do that. I'll always add my sauce to my pasta whenever I'm making it anyway, so that you do get that beautiful flavor right the way through. I hate having sauce and pasta as two separate things.
Yeah, me too. I agree with you. And that also helps with just making one dish. One dish wonders. You put everything into one pot, let it cook down, give those little ones time to, bond while the food cooks. So, and it's a Friday, man. You don't want to do too many things. You don't want to overcomplicate it.
Is that the key, giving yourself moments to relax? How do you get the balancing act right?
I think for me, it's also just remembering that I'm not superhuman. I am a human being, and I'm here just doing my best. So I think we put so much pressure on ourselves to be perfect, and it's like, as long as, one, you're keeping them alive, as long as their tummies are full, and as long as they have the energy to run around all day, and then they have a roof over their head, I really think that's the least we could do.
Completely, man. And I would add to that, I'm just appreciating the time I get with the little ones. Just make sure that you factor in time to just be with them and be free and be fun and be happy. You don't have to do anything.
Exactly.
You can just go to a park, just do something, but structure in the time so that you both can enjoy each other's company.
And that's
so important.
The greatest thing as well with the Simply Chicken products is that you literally just pop them out of the freezer into your pot or into your air fryer. It's simple, and you can have a whole meal in just one product.
Yeah, man, or just the bites. That's generally the way that I go, is with the nuggets or the bites. I absolutely love it. Now, I do, because I am quite serious about the kind of the cleanliness of the protein that goes into my little ones' bodies, and the fact that you are getting a pure, clean, good quality chicken protein here. There's nothing added to it. There's certainly no pork or any other meat additives. You know that you're putting something pure and beautiful. And I like, in this case, like you say, the addition of the cheese griller to this particular recipe, that smokiness, the cheesiness, the flavor is going to be magic.
And you mentioned something also that's very important about dishes like this. You get to pack in as much of those veggies. And we know they complain. We know they find ways to get away from eating them. And this is why you can just hide them in this dish.
And that's generally where I feel like I'm failing miserably as a parent, is we try so hard to get healthy stuff into them, and they are so picky, or they go through phases, and just as soon as you get onto one kind of phase and you feel like you've mastered it, then they'll move on to another. But the key thing is, keep it easy, keep it simple for yourself, keep it, your own sanity in check, but make sure it's delicious if you're going to be sneaking the the right nutrients in it. We've made it so easy with this. Well done.
One pot wonder.
I'm actually going to put this in a Tupperware and take it home so I don't even have to cook tonight. We love it. We want you to keep your weekend meals tasty and simple with Simply Chicken. And to get your hands on this particular recipe, as delicious as it is, you can go to expressoshow.com. But for more quick and easy recipes, I really do recommend that you follow at Simply Chicken ZA on Instagram. They've got daily inspo coming that way. And then, of course, remember that you can win yourself still an Instant Vortex air fryer every week with Simply Chicken. All you have to do is reply to the competition post on our Expresso Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram pages and tell us your hashtag Real Mom Back to School lunch and dinner stories. Then you not only, of course, stand the chance of winning that amazing air fryer, which is great for cooking those nuggets, but you also have a chance then of telling your story live on the show and then automatically be entered into that amazing draw for the grand crash prize of 10,000 Rand. So don't forget that hashtag Real Mom in your answer. And today, the competition closes at midday, so please get on it quickly. But you can find all the terms and conditions on expressoshow.com. Now, if you missed any of the steps for our delicious alphabet pasta, then here's a quick recap.